This is not pre-planned. What I think I'm looking at is what I'm looking at, and it is. Good grief. Okay. Down there, it looks like a yellow crowned night heron is tangled in someone's fishing line. You can see the bird in the water at the end of my rod there. That line is going up into the trees and up over to those branches. Now, I think I know what I can do to get that bird. I really don't want to swim out there, but I will if I have to. All right, so we got another bird tangled up in fishing line. Let me think about how I'm going to do this. I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to go on the other side. The creek is pretty shallow here. And I know that because I fished it before, so I know the depth from having cast into it a bunch of times. Oh, he's struggling. He's struggling. See, this is the problem with any type of animal rescue. They don't know what's going on. They think you're a predator trying to capitalize on the fact that they're compromised. This is what I'm trying to walk through here. It's not super difficult, except that I've got my fishing rods in my hands, which I'm going to probably try to use to get him closer to us. Okay. There he is, guys. Okay. Trying to think. It's actually really shallow. I might just be able to walk right out to him. I think that's what I'm going to try. So you can see, put this down. I might actually use this net today. A lot of people were asking me the last time I dealt with that pelican why I didn't use a net. It's because the net I had was very big, very wide holes with no coating. This has got a rubber coating and it's not too big. If I can get the bird's body in here, it could contain it pretty well. Now, a lot of people also criticize the amount of caution that I took. And I just have two answers to that. Number one, it's about the bird's safety as well as mine, so I'm being cautious for them. Number two, the animals that you underestimate will be the ones that get you. I guarantee it. All right, guys, what we're doing, I'm not hooking that bird. At least that's not my goal. My goal is to wrap that line. See how deep I'm sinking right away. See all this muck. Let's get as close as we can. If I'm in my knees right now, if this is as bad as it gets, I'll walk right out there to him. There we go. Come here. Ah. Damn it. All right. We're gonna do this the hard way. Come here, buddy. Shit. It's just every single little bump when you're wading through something like this is a little bit scary. Come here, pal. Come here. I want to contain his head and his wings, and he's contained. Good. 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 Oh, man, he's anchored down to the mud, too. What the hell? All right, we got that. Come here. Oh, so much. Oh, I'm so stuck. Hell. All right. Oh, shit. Come on. God damn it. Oh, of course. Just to make things more difficult, the spring in my pliers is broken, which means I can't grip anything with them. There we go. All right, let's get you back. Okay. I gotta get that hook out of his wing. Shit. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Keep your head down there, buddy. Again, guys, I'm sure there's gonna be some dumb person commenting on this, being like, it's not an eagle, bro, just grab it. These things are very fragile. Just grabbing him, quote unquote, could actually hurt him a lot. Oh, calm down, buddy, calm down. Calm down. And, stop it, stop. No. Good. There we go. That's what I want right there. I want that hook. Jig. Some line going around his wing. Gotta find it. Get that. Okay. Hook's out. There's the hook. Put that on my bag over here. I don't want to lose that. Now I gotta find this line. The problem is, see, you got the hook out, but there's so much line trailing off this guy. If you were to get away right now, if we were to let him go, he would just inevitably get hung up in something else. Or you can see it's trailing down here to his legs. Cut one of his legs off, because what happens, nylon monofilament, along with many other man-made materials, does not degrade over time. Okay, I think I got it all. He actually may not make it out of this. I don't know. Let me show you guys what we got. There we go. That is a yellow-crowned night heron. Spider. It's a yellow-crowned night heron. The fact that he's trying to struggle right now is actually really good. That's what we want. We want him trying to get away. That means that he's still got some fight left in him. It's when animals just kind of give up and accept the fact that you're holding on to them, is when things are not looking well. Put him right here. See what he does. Oh, calm down, buddy. You're okay. He is a wobbly mess. He needs some time. We're gonna back out of his way. Oh, you're all right, buddy. You're all right. You're all right. That is exactly what we want. That's what we want. Now, in theory, I could call animal control or a wildlife rehabilitator, but I've done that many times. Many times over the years, not just professionally, but also personally. And what I find is that a lot of the times, they're incredibly slow to respond to animals that are so common, like this guy right here. There's no shortage of these birds. And I'm not saying that they wouldn't come out here. And if you're animal control or if you're an animal rehabilitator watching this, I'm by no means insulting you. I'm sure you would do a great job. But the response time, in my experience, is generally based upon the uniqueness of the animal. I don't think anybody would come out here for this guy. He seems to be doing okay. He's had it. Who knows how long he's been trapped there. I was out here 2 days ago. For all I know, he could have been trapped here this entire time. Oh, poor little guy. Poor little guy. All right, guys, there he is. Beautiful animal. We're gonna back out of his way. Just let him sit there for a bit. I don't know if he's gonna make it or not. I really don't, but that's no excuse for not getting him out of that predicament that he was in. And I'm absolutely not going to go about the way of saying, oh, I should just put him out of his misery. And if there's a chance he's going to survive, I want to take that chance. Now, the last time that I rescued a bird on this channel, which, by the way, may seem like a bit of a coincidence that it's happened to me twice so recently, but truly, it's not. I've seen this kind of thing many times. I've dealt with it many times. I just don't always have cameras on my person. Anyway, the last time it happened, I was very angry about people leaving stuff out. And a lot of people ask, how do you know it was left out in negligence as opposed to an accident? How can we know the bird didn't try to steal someone's bait? See, the thing is that I see people leave stuff behind all the time. I can't tell you how many times I've rocked up to a fishing spot and seen someone's entire campsite left over from the night before. Broken lawn chairs that they didn't want to take back. Cases of beer bottles. fire starting utilities, things like bottles of lighter fluid or broken lighters that they got one last fire out of. And of course, fishing equipment. I find so much fishing equipment, and I don't mean a little bit here and there, I mean spools of line and just like piles of hooks and leads, things that are very obviously, when you think about it, someone knocking over a tackle box and just not cleaning it up. The reason I'm not so mad right now is because this is actually a little bit more understandable. So what we've got is massive overhangs over this area, and anglers that come out here, especially the less experienced anglers, kids particularly, are gonna get hung up. They're gonna get broken off, and I don't expect Dad to wade out into the creek to get the bobber out of the tree. You know, if you do, points to you, but I don't expect that to happen every time necessarily. This is, you can look up here, it may not show up on camera, but there's a bobber or two up there with some line trailing down. This is more obviously an accident. Somebody was out here fishing, they got snagged, you know, they weren't so accurate with their casts, hooked up on a tree instead of a fish, broke off, and then unfortunately this guy found his way over here. Anyway, guys, again, clean up your gear, always. If you brought it with you, take it back. If you see an animal like that in distress, again, weigh your options, be cautious. A lot of people will say, it's just a bird, bro. Trust me, they can hurt you. And they can also transmit various diseases to you and you to that bird. So err on the side of caution, but if you can, lend a helping hand if it's safe to do so. At the end of the day, raising awareness for wildlife in the great outdoors is what this show is about. If I have to wade out in a creek to do it, so be it. More is coming, stay tuned, and until it's here, I will see you guys later.